Oh, um,
That's a great way to start the stream.
seriously.
Welcome to
Hello.
another stream of Buddha and Psionics playing games poorly. Tonight we're back at Factorio, and I meant to start a minute ago, but I had a minor power crisis. So, but yeah, apparently I was pulling too much shit off my hoop line, and I wasn't charging my accumulators. So, sorry you missed that, but I had to manually feed shit into my burners, and now we're good. But I am running into a funny issue here where the my redefined nutrients supply, which was apparently was a big fucking problem, just waiting to fucking implode on me last time. But it was, I didn't have a good way of dealing with. Like I wasn't making enough nutrients for this Yamako production. But I sure as fuck am now. But I still have to deal with spoilage since these robots are super busy. So I guess if Buddha can send me some solar panels for backup. I wonder how many solar panels I have. Have any in storage? Probably not. No, I don't have any in storage. Yeah, some more solar panels and maybe like it might be a robot shortage because I have an assload of fucking roboports over here. Like there's 7 goddamn roboports here.
Well, I don't think it's. I think it's storage for in the boxes.
Storage in the boxes is what it's complaining about.
That's what I was assuming. Because, like you said, you got 6 right there, and they can hold what 50 apiece, and they can hold like 6 stacks apiece. Yeah, no, you should be fine on that front.
So maybe a few more robots because so I have a couple of I'm able to put in some pickers to alleviate some of the spoilage issues that I'm running into. A couple of boxes are in weird spots that have to be extricated by robots.
Yeah.
So that's a problem is these are requester chests. They're not provider chests. God, I thought I was done on this fucking planet. Apparently not. Speed breakers, fine. Yeah, no, I'm running into an issue where these requester chests are kind of backing up spoilage.
So you want more robots then?
Yeah, I think I could use some more robots. That might alleviate the issue, but there is another problem here that I'm not fully addressing.
And you want solar panels.
Yes.
Being all scatterbrained, it's like, where do I go? Alright.
That was the attack we saw. Oh no, that's a different attack.
Yeah.
Alright, how do I... What do I do with this? Alright, I can make Buddah primary for a second while I think about how to solve my spaghetti issue. So anywho, how was your day, Buddah?
Relaxing. How was yours?
Yeah, that was pretty good. No complaints. I lost a game of apiary to my brother's cheating wife.
Somebody sounds like a sore loser.
Fucking A right I am. I had a good fucking game. Almost maxed out my score and she beat me by 6 fucking points.
Now, what was that great saying from Vin Diesel in Fast and the Furious?
Family is everything?
That one too, but no. Alright, so...
Move items that are not requested by any logistic filter to the trash slot. Oh. Apparently I needed to click a checkbox to solve my problem.
Zonix, you're my hero.
I hope it works the way I think it does. I'll find out in a second as soon as these, yeah, let's just swap out these, nutrients for some... Never mind. I thought I had garbage in my pocket, but I didn't actually have garbage in my pocket.
Why would you have garbage in your pocket?
I always have garbage in my pocket. I'm on Aquilo, dude. Garbage is like 90% of what I do.
Alright, so, do you still need logistical robots?
Maybe not.
Okay. Do you still need solar panels?
Yes, I still have... I ran into an energy problem. I have not re-encountered the energy problem. But... Yeah, you better send me some more... Yep, I need solar panels. Okay. I am not out... I'm not putting enough garbage. down. I am overworking my solar panels. Do I have substations? Yes, I have substations. Bunch of wooden heating tower. Yeah, I am running into a problem. My solar panels are not solar paneling enough. Honestly
God,
surprised we didn't see a problem when we were doing our shenanigans earlier in the evening.
I always saw some of the problems.
Yeah, a few. Alright, do I have any cliff explosives? Do. Yep, I definitely have a power problem. It's bad. Have any alternate sources I can burn? Really?
What are you really eating?
I don't have anything. Oh, I can burn rocket fuel energy, probably. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm crisis averted, but I need solar panels.
Okay, one of your spaceships just got here, so one moment.
New crisis. Oops, backing up. you to run on rocket fuel. That should keep everything running.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
What's up?
So, we had your stuff set up. To pick up cargo. Once certain, requirements were met.
Yeah?
And, well, it wasn't uploading the science, so I kind of just, loaded up and sent. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything's spoiled, but a couple of them were getting pretty damn low. And while I was, that was going on, I was just like, oh, okay, I'll just, get everything set up so I could launch it to, Cheech and Chong on its way back, bring you your goodies.
Yeah.
Well, the loading aspect, it going out there to pick up was solid. It decided that it was, so it going to Nauvis and dropping off was solid. It returning as soon as it was empty was solid. But actually sending the science up, not solid. But with that said, I sent, well, I guess I'll just use Dullahan. Don't want to use them, but...
Oh, so the guy dropped the science and left.
Yeah, fucked right off.
Okay. That's alright. I can baby this for a few minutes to wait until I get more power. I mean, I could conceivably power some of these heat towers with fucking rocket fuel. I have plenty of fucking rocket fuel. I guess technically speaking, I do have the technology to solve this particular problem. Filler heat pipe. Pipe is copper steel.
So, I still don't understand how your biolab shit works, but it looks like one of your biochambers is not getting enough eggs. And of course, there comes the eggs. The bottom one was sitting at 0 eggs for a second. I don't know where the eggs are coming in from, so I was just like, oh.
So if the eggs are making themselves, eggs make eggs. I'm not sushi belting this, so it is possible for the... I am sort of sushi belting this, but the eggs are funny.
Okay.
But the idea is that there shouldn't be more than 5 eggs on the line. Because I don't want the system to get overwhelmed by eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably allow more eggs on the line, but yeah, like this. Are you looking at the? Okay, never mind. So I have a
I can.
picker that pulls eggs off if eggs are getting low. That way, they immediately get fed back in. So there should always be 5 eggs on the line. Um, too many more eggs is a problem because I don't want them to hatch and become monsters.
Yeah.
So I have a picker here that will only pick eggs if there's room on the line for eggs.
Yeah.
If there's more than 5 eggs on the line, this picker won't grab them, and then they will go through up here and they will get turned into potions. That way, at worst, I have 5 eggs that hatch, and my laser turrets gun them down.
Like I said, I was just taking a glance and I was like, oh, some of these things aren't getting enough eggs, so just wanted to see what was going on.
Honestly, it's mildly surprising that the eggs ever hatch, but it happens. So that's how that works. I could probably expand it if we decide we want more potions, because it's kind of slow, if I'm being perfectly honest.
And looking at it, looks like you're only really activating the front 2 biolabs. The back 2 almost look like they've never been activated.
Probably not, because they're just not getting enough eggs.
Yeah.
If I start making more eggs, because these guys are productivity modules, so they should be putting out extra eggs.
So I'm dropping off 150 solar panels and 150 logistic robots.
Nice. Some of this rocket fuel, I don't need all this. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. So am I supposed to do something where it'll automatically deliver the rocket ship?
Well, it's all about the condition of how much science before it goes home.
I just wanted to send it after it has 200 science, and apparently I'm setting it up wrong.
Okay.
No, done fucked that up.
Just gonna load up up some rocket fuel to make sure power isn't a problem while I go over in here. Look at this. So, has the science. So it should be questing.
But yeah, no, I had one ship where I'm like, okay, 210, the other one's 200. It's like, send. We're over 200. Not sure why it's not launching.
Go, go, go.
Sonics?
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. Because it doesn't actually have the science. That's why it's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But the science isn't launching. I guess this Hadron
Okay.
Collider is here.
Yeah, I see where the screw up was.
So I sent it to Cheech and Chong, not Hadron Collider.
Oh, you're the one who launched it?
Yeah.
Thought I fixed it.
So Cheech and Chong wasn't requesting agriculture pack.
Yeah, no, and that's where I was going over to. I turned on the Hadron Collider like as soon as you did that too, so wonder if that's it.
Yeah, okay, so I just made Cheech and Chong 200 to 1K. Hadron Collider was... Okay, he's at 1 king. So, presumably... Once this loads up, it'll
work.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Honestly, the fact that I'm using slow tracks for this is kind of dumb. I'm sure there was a reason why I didn't feel the need to use fast or my fastest shit, but
I think it's a mixture of it was gonna take, or the science packs have like an hour, so it's not a huge time crunch. A.
Yeah.
And B, with just how slow the production was going. Like, yeah, it'll be great to get them there quicker, but at the same time, it's not the highest priority.
But yeah, no, I think I might need extra eggs. Yeah.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to expand to eggs if you want that to
really start pumping.
Yep.
Alright, presumably that problem is, or shipping problem is solved, so I'm gonna go back to my power problem.
Yeah.
That is all of my solar panels. That was a nice round number. Okay, injecting a few more robots into the network.
Do you need me to? No, you have to produce it yourself.
Hmm.
Capture bot rocket. It's what you need to be able to capture biters. Of course, biters are on our planet, right?
Yeah.
Well, I need bioflux then, because it's 2 steel, 2 processing units, 1 flying robot frame, and 20 bioflux.
So bioflux is good for an hour. So yeah, I can ship you some bioflux.
And I guess I can get eggs that way. Capture biter spawner and supply with regular dose of bioflux. Allows biter eggs to be harvested. Perhaps they could be made used of. Don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to use them for.
Biolabs.
3 uranium, 10 biter eggs, 25 refined concrete, 2 capture bot rockets, and 1 lab. Learn as you go, I guess.
Yep. That's how we roll, man. Alright.
So is that a weapon? Yes.
Need more boilers. That means copper. Copper. Oh, low on steel. That's what I'm low on. Yeah, let's build one of those. Heat pipe. Okay. You ready for a beer?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just so confused. What do I try for?
Hmm. Please tell me that's you.
It's me. It was me. Like, so... God, so many questions.
What questions do you have?
So, I need to... Okay, simple steps first. So, capture bot rocket. Now, as soon as I capture these things, am I able to move them? Am I required to move them? Do they spoil?
These are all very good questions.
So, let's see. Boop here.
Just let me know when you're ready for Bioflux.
Send it, please.
Someone in orbit?
Yeah, you got either Hadron Collider or Cheech and Chong. Either one of those will be good.
Okay.
Let me know which one you'll send it to. I'll manual.
How much do you need?
Let's see. To make... 20... Send 200, if you would, please. Or did I math wrong? I math wrong. But 200, no, 100, 100.
Alright, sending to Hadron. Just getting some science too.
Add additional slot. Do 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 do.
Assuming enough iron. Alright, this is a new and fun problem, but I'll worry about it in a second.
Yeah, now I think about it, maybe I'll make me some laser turrets. It's overkill.
Alright.
And good. Capture bots do not spoil. I did math wrong. I hate when I math wrong.
I sent you an extra 100 bioflux. Or did you math wildly wrong? You need more bioflux.
I don't need wildly more, but yeah, I just mathed wrong. Depending on how this works, I'm going to be able to capture about 10. So
Alright, so temperature is building on my heat exchanger. So I can build some more turbines for power.
now, how does this work? All right, even though I've done a murder spree, let's see if I can find me an itty bitty little thing. Target acquired. Ooh, or I could go down here. I like down there better.
You go pick on some small children, Buddha.
Well, some biters, but you know, it's for the greater good. That's all that really matters.
Fair enough.
Alright, so over this little land bridge, so even if I fuck up, it can't have repercussions. Okay, so it has to be able to survive. Makes sense.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to kill it. Kill it. It
Well,
dies.
no, what it was is I fired it at one that was still active. Now it's massaging it, making it feel all pretty.
Who's a pretty egg?
Egg spawner. Egg spawner. You monsters! Ah, they're monsters! Oh, war. Bitches, I got nukes. No, no, after that, y'all lost.
This is
It
why
was
we
for
can't have...
science! Right, you better run away. Oh. Oh, there's some froggy ones out there.
They don't like it when you turn their buddies into science packs, do they?
Apparently not. Okay, so trial 2, if I can remember my hotkeys. There we go. Oh, you. Okay, now, can I put a turret down? Haha! I can put turrets down to protect. Suck it. Massagey, massagey. All right. It looks like there was a capture. And now it's stuck here. All right, so I'm not able to fly it. I need food. So I need to be able to give it bioflux. I don't know if it's gonna starve if I don't feed it.
So you need bioflux to feed the fucking thing?
It's what it looks like. It's saying it wants food. And it is losing health. Well, that's unfortunate.
So I need to provide you a supply of bioflux then.
Yep. Alright, so I can defend it, but then it's... I mean, I could build something around here. But yeah, the only food it will accept is bioflux. If you could send me a chunk of bioflux right now so we can do a little more testing, that'll be great. We got a good 10, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Nah, that's a lie. We got like 4. But yeah, if you could send some bioflux, that'll be great.
Alright. Thankfully, I am actually overproducing bioflux.
So then I need to feed it. It'll give me eggs, and then okay.
So Cheech and Chong didn't automatically get loaded, unfortunately. So there's still something broken in our system.
Well, as soon as it gets loaded up, though, it goes. Ooh, that's a lot of bio.
Like I said, I am overproducing bioflux.
So, and when it spoils, it just turns into spoilage.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing I'm not sending home anything dangerous. Eggs are the only thing that are dangerous.
Oh, yeah, I set up an entire turret area when the...
Oh, yeah. No. That's unnecessary. Eggs are the only thing that turn into monsters. You don't need to worry about that. Eggs don't last long enough to ship them anywhere else anyways.
Okay, so let's go back to tech research.
That should solve my power problem for foreseeable future. Set. Just profit. The thing is I'm not actually using that much power. Like, I'm only at like 40 megawatts.
Oh, wow. All right, so what's required for our biolabs? Oh, wait a minute. I need to be able to research that shit. Fuck.
Biolabs?
Uh,
I need for electric engines. I need a bunch of electric engines. Engine circuit.
can I put this in a cooler or something? Like slow down some spoilage?
Nope. We don't believe in refrigeration.
Really not. Yeah, okay, so a little too soon on that one because eggs are only good for 30 minutes. These are definitely going to spoil. Oh, what's the...
So I need, if I want to,
There you go. Alt.
I need to manual some frickin' coal synthesis. Sulfur, carbon, water. That's how you make it in space. Assuming you can make sulfur somehow.
This creature captures food and will slowly starve if not fed. It will transform upon starvation. It can be captured. So I wonder if actually if I do let it starve, then I can move it.
Alright, so... so what does it turn into when you let it starve?
It doesn't. So I'm looking at the egg right now, what it gets used for. So I'm looking at its mate in captive biter spawner. This creature requires food and will slowly starve if not fed. It will transform upon starvation. It can be captured by targeting blah and blah. Now the egg itself will turn into a big biter, so I can take care of that. But I'm wondering if I let it starve, if I'll be able to pick it up and move it. No, that can't be the right one either, though, because
Well,
this
'cause
says...
you want to be able to make the biolab, though.
Yeah, but I need the science for the biolab, and the biolab is going to take longer.
Yeah. Well, I think the whole point was to make biolabs. Like,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what you're using that thing for, is to make a biolab.
but right now I'm trying to figure out how do I handle the eggs until I can start making biolabs.
I think we just need to wait until you can make a biolab.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying though. Is I'll probably set up a box, put some turrets around it. As soon as it spawns, instantly kill the biter.
Yeah. So I want. So if I want to make another platform, I need 200 electrical engines, which means I need 200 engines. Time to Buddah this shit.
That's right.
I'm making. I don't think I'm making pipe anywhere. That seems like an oversight. Of course, not that I'm sure I have much use for pipe under normal circumstances.
Let's go.
So for 200 engines.
Wow.
Does it sound like there's a fucking worm rolling around here?
I don't know. Huh. I guess I could just start throwing some.
What?
Ooh. Ooh. Wait a minute. I haven't researched that yet. Natives are truly getting froggy.
Sounds like it. Alright, that is... Oh, fucking retard! power plant.
Oh, wow. Learn something new.
Mm.
Big biters can chomp over one stack of walls.
Really?
Yep.
I wonder if I need more accumulators. I mean, no. I made a dum-dum, so probably not. I broke my water intake to my steam engines. So, here's... steel... pipe. Circuits. Make biolubricant.
See if that does anything on that front. Oh, there they are.
Wait for proper refill when you are Buddha.
All right.
The rocket silent. Oh. Maybe the automatic rocket is working.
No. Well, I didn't send this. Well, I sent one. I think it just got here.
Oh, because I'm at 171 in there, so if you manually sent it, then...
Well, if we're getting close to 200, then we're about to find out. Okay, we have ones that work, like the Indefatigable. How is that set up? So this one has it set up to where it just says equal. So I wonder if that's what it needs to be. So did you load the Hadron Collider? No, I did. What am I talking about? So maybe that's what we need to do is... So I have it set to where when Gelba equals 210, it should be requesting now. Because I was just doing greater than and...
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a big old negative, Ghost Rider.
Logistic request. Report from Gelba.
Oh, no, you're dicking around with it.
I am.
As soon as Hadron gets there, I'm just gonna load up on Hadron and let that bring it back.
Because there's 1,000 science on Fulgora that isn't being loaded onto Smash Mouth.
Well, the problem is on full Agora, or at least on this end, is we're doing well on all that science, so I'm not too worried about it.
Not enough to fill one rocket. So it's like waiting for the rocket to be full, I guess?
I mean, potentially, I gave it a range thinking that would be fine, but I guess if you drop it down to 200...
It did drop it to 200, it's just not enough to fill one rocket.
Well, to be fair, that makes sense, because one rocket's 1,000. So you're supposed to give it a full loadout that requires... Wow, that's... dumb. Okay, Hadron Collider is going to need a break so it can refill on fuel. I'm going to load up Cheech and Chong. Or did you get that fixed?
Did you launch the rocket?
I didn't. I was about to.
Alright, okay. If you didn't launch the rocket, then it might be fixed. Because that rocket launched. Okay, so I set a minimum payload.
Okay, so maybe that's what it was then, is the fact that we weren't... we were putting a low enough request where it's like, no, you need to demand more.
Yeah.
So when you give it a full 1,000 and go, well, as long as you're above this range, it'll be like, oh, sweet.
Okay, so... Alright. Okay, bring up my stream for a second, I'll show you what I did.
Okay.
So on Cheech and Chong, if you click on this, he's set to max, but I clicked custom minimum payload. Overrides the minimum amount of items delivered by a single rocket to a lower value. I dropped that down to 200, and then the rocket launched.
Okay. So that was... okay.
So now that this greater than 200 should work. So, okay. That should fix the... I think that fixes the rocket. At least until I get it to where I'm producing enough science to warrant a higher minimum.
Yeah.
chugging. Let's go.
I mean, I guess for funsies, I could send you back a bunch of just biter eggs. Turn them into fuel or whatever, since for next little while, I'm really not going to need them. But you can turn them into soil and shit.
Did they go bad?
The eggs? Yes. It's 30 minutes though, so if I send you a fresh batch, you'll be fine. But yeah, right now I'm just like, I mean, seriously, I think a single bioflux, I think is good enough to feed out some like 20 eggs. Just double checking real quick, like. So 20 to 25 eggs per singular bioflux.
Alright, so I put the eggs on a belt now. They should be. Hopefully, I'm gonna get more science out because of this. But productivity 2. I actually burned through all my productivity modules, but maybe that's why I'm having a power crisis, is because I burned through so many goddamn productivity modules. I got plenty of fucking. You. nutrients. Using enough nutrients? Running out of nutrients, am I? I might not actually be getting enough nutrients. No? My nutrient lines are full though. A lot of robots hung up right here.
Okay, that's one stack. That went bad. I don't need that. So you'll be dead in 4 minutes and change. See what happens then.
That'll be new and interesting.
So I captured myself a second biter spawner thing.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna see what happens when it doesn't get more food.
It's an experiment.
Mm-hmm. Because part of me is hoping that there's a way that you can transport them to a controlled location.
Well, and I think once we get biolabs done, you're supposed to, I think you turn them into biolabs on the spot. Okay, yeah, that rocket's launching on its own.
Sweet. About to check.
Yeah, I did not launch it. It launched itself.
But yeah, no, it takes 5 biter eggs to make a single biolab, and you can use the biter eggs for things like soil. So you got artificial soil, then you got overflow soil. Don't know what the hell the difference is, but go over here. So you can turn eggs into nutrients. That reminds me, they had a fucking fish lab. Rocket fuel from Jelly. What I'm doing, I'm still researching biolabs. Oh, wow. Double wow. So, first off, just realized we could put productivity chips into science modules or science labs. That is something I could take advantage of right now. The second thing that I was wowie. So research lab right now, research speed, including of all of our bonus, is 1 plus 2.5. Biolab is 2 plus 5.
Oh, okay. I am burning rocket fuel way fast now.
I mean, we can increase the load to like 300 or 400. We can get up to that high and still be safe.
Yeah, let's do that. Now that we know what the fuck we're doing wrong, I would prefer an upper, because, yeah.
Okay, jacking it up to 400 right now. We'll have enough time for it to take more. The fuck? Oh, don't tell me I did that. So I just stole both of your spaceships by.
Okay.
Cheech and Chong's on the way back. Apparently Hadron Collider either made the full trip or decided not to make the trip because it was sitting there with 200 agricultural potions just sitting there. But it does look like Biolab actually comes with a bit of a downside. It has something called Science Pack Drain 50%, and I don't know what that means. And yeah, if you want to make that on your end, because I'm not even sure how you would. So the only reason why I'm saying make it on your end is you can literally only put one in per rocket. So if we wanted to transfer all of our laboratory shit to your end,
Yeah, no, there's no way we're gonna be shipping one
it'd be
goddamn...
24 rockets.
Yeah.
Well, on a happy note, we just hit 55% on the biolab research. But yeah, no, it has something called science drain, so I wonder if that means if science just sitting there, it kind of just consumes it. Ah, so cheating.
Again, I need more. Engines. That should... That... Alright. That's in a happy place. Things are being lazy and taking the closer nutrients, but I suppose that makes sense. Ah, I bottomed out my accumulators again. Alright, can you ship me some accumulators? I think I could use a few more accumulators.
And something happened. Stack of 50, or are you gonna need like more?
Well, one thing uses something like 80 accumulators, so I could honestly use 150-ish. But I am maxing my rocket fuel production, so. Hopefully, maxing my rocket fuel production.
Gonna go take a look at a side quest real quick. Huh. So if it starves, it goes back to a normal biter thing, but it's still considered friendly, so your turrets won't kill it. But it will, like, just be staring at it, waiting for it to spawn things for it to, or for it to be attacked by. To be fair, from what I'm seeing, I don't think you need more than one, so that's not too big of an issue, as long as I can keep one fed.
Okay, so you keep one fed to get the eggs and use the eggs to make the biolabs.
Biolab and shit. So do you want me to ship you some eggs? Because you're the one who can actually take advantage.
The eggs just give me soil, right?
They can give you overflow soil. Don't know exactly what the fuck that means, but it is yeah, so overgrowth, soil, crafting. Oh, okay, so.
Because I'm fine on soil. Well, I do Yamako soil and I do jelly nut soil.
More robust soil, which allows for growing plants anywhere in their biome. So it's just going to make it to where whatever plant shit's going on is going to be robust.
Don't know if I necessarily need it. My plants are honestly doing fine.
Alright, I'll leave it alone then.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, no, I'm looking at the goddamn eggs. It's like, okay, what the fuck do I use you for? Because you could turn it into nutrients, but you already have that kind of figured out, so sending this just so it could give you nutrients is kind of retarded.
Yeah. I think that that ingredient exists so you can have nutrients on your planet.
But I need to be able to use the bioflux chamber. I think the bioflux chamber is one of those that it only works on your planet. No, it's crafted on your planet.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because you can use the fish breeding program to make fish. You can turn fish into nutrients. You can turn biter egg into nutrients. So if you wanted nutrients on Nauvis, we could make nutrients happen on Nauvis.
But why would I use nutrients?
To run biochambers?
And I'd want to run biochambers.
I don't have a good answer for that.
I mean, I guess I could turn it into oil. Or I make bioflux, so I turn it into nutrients. No, because I would need to be able to make Yamako mash and jelly. And I don't think I can make that over. Whatever, that'll be future research for...
So, I can make soil. Artificial Yamako soil, artificial jelly nut soil. And I can ship that home, I think.
So I make a land over here, which is going to be... Well, if I could start doing that over here, though, then we could just ignore Gelba then, right? Like,
Conceivably, yes. I could ship you everything you needed to build everything there. Because once you have, because that's the only thing. It's just the plants. Well, the eggs. The eggs would be a problem. We would have to figure out how to get eggs home, and then you'd have to keep the eggs alive. And eggs are only good for like 15 minutes, but if you could get an egg from Gelba back to Nauvis, then you could conceivably um, keep the. You could conceivably do everything from Gelba on Nauvis.
yeah.
But you would have the same problems I'm having with the fucking spoilage.
Yeah, but then I could just throw spoilage into a fucking recycler because I don't need it for energy if we could use nuclear here.
Yeah. So I think my science production is up. But it does look like we're getting down to, yeah. It'll be a little more than 30 minutes left when the rocket launches. So if you're burning the science fast enough.
No, I can double check, but as far as I can tell, I've had no spoilage. I got the science loop set up well enough that that's not an issue.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, I think it's perfectly reasonable that you could probably offload everything from Gelba back to Nauvis. Yeah, okay, so this is 65% when this rocket launches.
And the rocket just launched, accepting 200. There's plenty of
400.
time on the science. Cheech and Chong are up on their fuel. Why is there no ice?
Cheech and Chong, okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine, but right now I'm just looking at the stuff that's on the belt and it's not showing any ice, so.
No ice is a problem. Ice comes from oxide.
Yeah, no, we're starting to load some up now, but yeah, we had a nice little dearth of, I guess ice is not a lot around
Gelba?
Gelba.
Okay. Yeah, because we're offloading iron ore, we're offloading carbon. That seems to be the primary concerns is iron ore and carbon. Why are we feeding iron ore onto the sushi bowl? Maybe we need to use faster tracks. Yeah, we might want to use faster belts for future spaceships. Anywho, it's neither here nor there. Yeah, now my eggs are. Looks like it's fine.
Yeah, that's another change I want to make.
You remember to send the accumulators, please do.
Yeah, they're on their way. Actually, they're there, so they're dropping off now. I put him on Dullahan, so he's the one who did the delivery.
Thank you for the solar panels.
No problem. I'm just not sure if I want to. So this is one of those funsy little issues. So Biolab, which might be done after that last little shipment. They have a science pack drain of 50%. I don't know what that means, but it kind of sounds like that science lab, or with the biolab, is going to eat science that just kind of sits there.
Yeah. That is certainly possible, given that language.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can make one, test it out as soon as the science or the research is done, but that's one of those, like, it would make me a little more. Yeah, let's just launch this all over to Gelba. Oh, wow. Wait. Additionally, biolabs have a 50% science strain, meaning they consume half as many packs as the same amount of research progress. Put together, These 2 points effectively mean biolabs consume science pack at the same rate as a regular lab, but give double the research progress. This is like, yeah. So it's literally every science pack that we throw in
Is
is
twice as effective.
100% better. Yeah. So it'll research at a rate of 7 compared to 3, 3.5. And the drain that it has on the science pack is, so yeah.
Okay, we need all biolabs.
Yep. Biolabs is about to be done. Gonna take a bit of reworking because of the size difference, though.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
All right. So increase solar panel production. Increase accumulator charge. Hopefully this will offset the need for rocket fuel. Alright, so I went from 4 gigawatts stored to 5 gigawatts stored. Hopefully that solves my problem. I'm gonna go take a leak. Be right back. Your primary. But yeah, no, we definitely need those fission reactors. I'm gonna need like 1,000 fucking solar panels on Aquilo without them. Alright. How's my power doing? So if you feed it, does it turn back into a good thing?
I don't know. I killed it off after the experiment was done.
Hmm.
I think, well, it's not that I feed it. I have to submit it, I guess is the best way to put it. Speaking of which, can you load up a bunch of bioflux on the ship too? I mean, make sure there's enough room for the science packs, but Yeah,
Yeah, no
I
problem.
could use a lot.
Okay. Maybe it is a problem. Where's all my biofuels going? I am not producing enough cargo plugs. Okay. Problem with bioflux is I'm not getting enough Mako. Happening on my Yamako. Mako is all being turned into nutrients. I might need more robots.
Where
Active
be
provider chest. Alright, yeah, I think I need more robots.
You got an idea of how many more robots?
Oh, give me a second. I'm fidgeting with my numbers here. 'Cause I changed one box that was like I guess like a super provider, and
Things went south.
not south. They So I am discovering that having a single point of supply is very, very bad. I need multiple points of supply on the line, and having multiple. Anyways, yeah, I was having a hard time getting Yamako Ash.
Hey, Necron.
What's up?
Factorio trying to finish the level.
Mostly, kinda. We're still in a bit of a we're smart and we play game.
Mm, basically, yeah.
And I'm about to completely rework our science run, so that's gonna be something I'm doing kind of blindly right now.
I thought you're gonna say now we're gonna redo our brains.
Yeah, I wish I could, but my brain's a little too stupid for that shit.
That's exactly. It's like we're gonna rewire our brains because we're gonna need to finish Factorio. I thought you're gonna say that. Like, oh,
Okay, so I need. Oh, this is gonna be fucking rough. Okay. And short. I mean, I know you are. Well, yeah, but yeah, I know. The rework I'm trying to work up is not a small thing. So it's like, okay, how do I set this up? How do I? Right now, I'm trying to make it to where I have a. Ooh, that's not gonna work either.
Yeah. I think I another 150 robots, but I've also pretty sure that I am now positively producing bioflux instead of almost running out of bioflux. Um, the there was some weird finagling issue.
But yeah, no, right now I'm trying to just rewire everything so I can reformat our entire science productivity aspect.
okie dokie. I'm just gonna play Mecha Break.
Yeah, Buddah has a
Oh.
project ahead of him. He's so focused, he's not even drinking his drink anymore.
Mm-hmm.
My drill is the drill that creates the heavens.
And now I need to go collect some supplies so I can actually make a proper outline for what the fuck I'm trying to do.
Mako is fine. Low on jelly. Okay, over here on jelly line. Loading up jelly about as fast as I can load a jelly. Iron line is fucking full.
All right, so let's you. Okay, so. Picker. Short picker, short picker.
Steel. Bits.
I'm looking at this like I think I set it up right, but I also feel like I totally set this up wrong.
Oh, I just drilled 2 people. Let's go.
All right. I can. How much bioflux do you need?
Sorry, one.
You're fine. Just I'm at positive bioflux now, so I'm.
when it comes down to it, I'm gonna need a lot. So yeah, if you could send me what you can, I'll work with it, because I'm gonna be using the bioflux to make productivity module 3s.
Okay.
And just to double check. Oh, wait a minute. No. Yeah, just send me like 100 or no, send me about. Oh, you could send me a lot actually. Send me 600 if you can. Not all at once, just, send a bunch.
Okay. Sending you 197 on the next rocket.
Okay. Hey Zonix, take a look at my screen real quick.
Yeah.
So that's the
Oh, yes, how's that?
improved range that's gonna be need in comparison to our old one.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
This is where I'm torn, like, guess once the science packs are dead, I could just cut those off real quick and chill.
Heels, nails, blades, mascara. Fit checks on my napalm era. You out like a lullaby.
It's just gonna be nasty no matter how I do it. You were sending one, right?
I can send it manually, but we're still waiting on science to load up. Cheech and Chong.
Okay, there is an issue now because Cheech and Chong already has 400 on it. It's just sitting there. Fuck it, sending it manually.
It's greater than 400.
Well, both Cheech and Chong and Hadron Collider. Wait, what? Oops.
So I changed
You
it
said.
greater than equal to 400.
Oh. I thought you said you sent Bioflux too.
There. The bioflux didn't go?
Not that I see, good sir.
No, it's still on the fucking rocket? Why the fuck is it still on the rocket? That's weird. Yeah, no, the rocket inventory has 88. I don't know why the
Oh,
bioflux didn't launch.
I was gonna say, looking at both the spaceships. So
I have no idea why it didn't launch.
why?
Well, you're sending Hadron to me, right?
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps launching itself. Okay, that was my fuck up. I'm sure. I'm just whatever. Okay, Cheech is heading your way again. Once I finish off this particular load, I'll start doing a complete rearranging.
Did Hadron run out of gas?
Yeah, it kind of like half flew itself to Nauvis a handful of times.
So where the fuck is Hadron?
It's slowly flying its way back to Gelba. For some odd reason, it's not making oxidizer right now. Now, I guess all the false darts, it was using almost all the iron just for bullets, so now it's getting consumed for bullets. So once iron starts backing up more, there we go. So now it's about to get fed iron, so it'll start making more fuel.
Alright. Want me to load up Hadron or Cheech and Chong?
For now, neither. I'll just deal with what I have, and I can expand a little bit later.
Well, one of them's gonna get a rocket in about 5 minutes when I get up to 400 science.
It'll be Cheech then. Load bioflux on Cheech, or load up and force, or yeah, force it into Cheech since we don't have enough fuel or something like that limitation.
Cheech isn't there yet. And Cheech just showed up. didn't
Okay,
load
what?
the biofuel.
You have it on one rocket.
Yeah, but it didn't load the biofuel for some reason. It didn't load the bioflux. Alright, I'm manually sending it.
So the fact that we're not requesting the bioflux and it has the bioflux on the rocket leads to the rocket going silly.
It must. So if we're loading something outside of the normal, okay. If we're loading something outside the norm, it has to be on. It has to be manually sent. Okay, so now Cheech and Chong
Ching Ching.
should have the bioflux.
Did you
Alright.
actually name them Ching Ching Chong?
Yep.
Cheech and Chong. Yes, we.
Oh,
we
Teach and Chong. Oh, I heard Ching Ching Chong. I was like,
no.
that would have been
We
good
we
though. It's like,
we named it after a bunch of stoners.
Alright, so Cheech and Chong. Okay, Cheech and Chong has. Okay, okay, he's going home, right?
No, he's just sitting there on his ass.
Go back to Nauvis. I'm manually sending Nauvis or Cheech and Chong back to Nauvis. He has your bioflux. He has about 300 science packs. So you may need to manually request those science or those bioflux get dropped.
Oh no, I actually have a thing set up where it's like I want bioflux too.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Once it gets closer, I'm gonna be calling it. So. Stupid. Where are you? Productivity chips, Mark III.
Alright, I am backing up on bioflux again.
Ah, mother. Well, thankfully I got spares. So I'm re-massaging the biter pool. And because I put down walls, they can only spawn in certain safe spaces.
Like,
get drilled, motherfuckers.
I think you're muted, Buddha.
I was. I was just saying it's a good thing you're sending the bioflux back because it's starting to starve again, but... No, that's not the right.
Biomesh. Okay. Ooh, that is a lot of charging critters.
A lot of what critters?
Charging critters. I was just so there's a hot spot that is getting frequently hit with I don't have enough charging capability. I mean, it's where you would largely expect it with this fucking rat's nest that I call a fucking base. How do we come up with something to do with sulfur? Sulfur, carbon, water, coal.
That's on your end. You're under attack.
Huh.
Okay, time to clear out more of my inventory.
Huh. That was neat.
Come on, finish off your last little bit of research.
Okay, I can use some rockets. Or I guess I can probably make my own rockets. What do I need to make rockets?
Rockets, iron plate, and explosives. Explosives require sulfur, but I think you also know how to make sulfur. Oh, rockets. Rockets are explosive, so yeah, you need to be able to have coal, sulfur, and
Sulfur,
water.
coal. So coal. Need to be able to make coal. I don't have coal here.
Double kill, motherfuckers. Woo!
Woohoo!
Oh, that's second
Like
victory.
heavy metal. Woohoo!
Oh, I know. I think I know. Oh yeah, Song 2 by Blur.
I couldn't have told you that. I just know the song. No, I've talked to some people. Like I'm very music ignorant, illiterate, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, there are times where I'll have something like that happen. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I'm not big into music. Is all you really need to know.
That's okay.
You're muted, dude, or at least you're not coming through.
The moral of the story
win.
is Buddah recognizes songs, but he doesn't know who makes the songs.
And I couldn't care less, cause yeah.
Alright, okay.
No, there was this one time I was talking to a dude at work. Do you know actors and actresses at all, or is that or are you kind of like me on that front where it's like,
Nah,
they don't really matter?
not that much unless the actress makes me horny.
So there's this one actress, named Judy Garland, and she did nope, no, nope, stop. Well, that's not gonna help either. But she was the lead actress in The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I see.
And for me, some people at work were talking about that. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, who? And they looked at me. It's like, what? I apparently need to like beat up your parents. Like, if you don't know who Judy Garland is, you know, Wizard of Oz. Oh yeah, I've seen the Wizard of Oz. I know that, but I couldn't give a fuck less who the actress was. Like, you know what? The actress never went. I wonder how Buddha's doing. Why would I care how the actress is doing? So, yeah, no, I've seen the movie. I just don't give a fuck about the actress. And so, yeah, that's just one of those that I run into where it's like, they don't care about me. I don't care about them. I view that as a equal and healthy relationship. No, you need to know who. No, I don't. I really fucking don't.
Unless you're into acting, then sure, but that depends on what you like.
But that just is. I have to be into it, and it's just like, man, I'm not. So yeah, couldn't care less.
Yeah, unless it's part of the unless it's part of the job, like you are a camera crew film in a Hollywood
I don't
setting.
think the camera
then sure.
needs to know who Judy Garland is.
Yeah, seriously.
No, sometimes some actresses can be iffy.
Pain in the ass.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's one of those. Me just hopping around looking up random shit on the internet. It's like worst actors and actresses to work with and blah blah blah. And she's like, yeah, this person like literally didn't want you to look them in the eye, and they wanted coffee at like precisely 2:15 and 4 seconds or some shit like that. It's like, yeah, that I don't care about these people. So yeah, if you could load up more bioflux, it looks like I'm gonna be consuming the shit out of that stuff.
Okay.
And you code something. I was like, sometimes I thought of, how can I add more weapon slots in my ships and Stellaris in these mods? And I was comparing one mod from the other, and it's in notepad form. And I was like, this is in different form, but it functions the same. So what if I copy the simple form into the new form, got into the game, and I was like, huh, so it works. Okay, I need to add more sections. Oh, I'll just add underscore mid underscore key. And for some fucking reason it works. I'm like, huh, okay then. So is this what coding feels like? Oh, it works. I don't know how, but it works. I just have to copy this entire code so that I won't forget it, but I don't know how it works, but here we are.
So, Zonix, is that how coding works?
No, not at all.
Oh, I guess that's just me then. Well, it just feels like it. Like I'm like, huh. I don't know why it works, but if I just add this word, I add this one, it works. I don't know about much about coding, but okay.
Hadron Collider's coming home with your bioflux.
Woo woo.
Alright. So,
Let me go to Steam.
how can I make carbon or coal? Sulfur, carbon, water. Coal synthesis. I have sulfur. Make carbon. Okay. It is a chemical plant. Alright. Where do I have water?
Dolores, when the fuck are you gonna get another discount? I need some DLCs in a cheaper way.
Man after my own heart.
I think the next big sale is Thanksgiving.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Aw
It just-
man. Now I need to wait for like another month or two so that I can buy the Psionic as the shroud. The what is that? Secrets of the Shroud DLC.
You don't need to buy Xionyx. He's here. He's here for free.
Yeah, he wants to hug you.
Well, that I want to buy the other one too. I have to also buy Nemesis and what else should I need? Ancient Relics, First Contact Story, and Humanoid Pack. And yeah. Oh, also I want to buy the Grand Archive because I want to roleplay as Strauss in the Infinite.
Yes, trust the infinite.
Grand Archive, 19 Canadian dollars. Stellar Nemesis, 26 Canadian dollars. Ancient Relics, 13. First Contact Story, 19. Humanoids, 13. Biogenesis is 33 fucking dollars. Great.
Spoilage. Here's whitelist.
Oh, not secret. Oh, Shadows of the Shroud. Okay then. Okay, let's see what you got cooking. Ooh, new buildings. Ooh. Psionically ascended machine empire. That's gonna be so fucking funny. Infernal species pack. Biogenesis. Fucking $33. Why you have to be so fucking expensive? Please be. When is Thanksgiving again? November?
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Well, that's okay. I have. It means I have more time to save.
Well, I mean, the idea is it'll be cheaper in November.
Yeah, by the time I should be saving some money for that. Holy shit! If you're gonna buy the game, all the DLCs and in the Stellaris all in one go for the first time, if you're fucking rich, it will cost you in Canadian 526.73 Canadian dollars all in all. Holy
Oh,
shit!
to be fair, Canadian money's not real money, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
as so converting that to US, so it's around $400. Still fucking expensive. Fucking entire game. Hundreds of dollars. Damn. Some say it's also known as one of the most expensive game of all time. I can't blame them if they say that. Fucking hell. Let me convert that into.
Have a Medusa? I do have a Medusa. Coal synthesis.
Okay, 526.73, $380. Still fucking expensive. If you're rich, go ahead. Guess you're rich.
I was gonna say I ain't rich, so
Exactly my point.
That.
So hooking up two PC cases together so that they can work into one game. Is that possible?
Generally speaking, no. You can do multiple graphics cards in a single PC. That's doable.
But the PC case has to be large, like extra large, right? So that in order to fit as
I
much
mean,
graphic
not
cards
like
that I need.
yes and no. Like, I don't. I mean, I have a big case, but I have a big case for cooling purposes. So it's largely it's not necessary, but like
So what kind of setting that I should do so that I can have less lag in my real-time strategy games? How much strong of a PC do I need to get?
I mean, Stellaris shouldn't be that expensive.
For my
Uh,
PC because I tend to create thousands and thousands and thousands of fleets. And I like huge battles, yes.
yeah. That is not a question I'm prepared to answer at this particular moment in time, Necron. Um,
It's
I'm happy to help you with that. I really am. I just I can't answer that question right now because I'm kind of thinking about building shit in Factorio. But
Oh, no problem. T- You don't need to answer right now. I don't demand you to answer right now. It's okay.
but I demand he does.
I demand an answer.
you can demand an answer all you want. You're not gonna fucking get it. Um, I'm just letting you
I
know.
know.
I'm not
I'm,
ignoring
I'm
the
I'm
question. I
not.
just can't answer it at the moment.
I am joking. I know. I know that you don't need to. I'm joking. It's okay. I know that you're busy.
I'm not
Just answer
joking.
whenever you're free.
Included a dick,
Why does
though.
my opinion not matter? Why am I the person on the back burner? The hell? All right, so
So I am
no,
doing.
that's not how I want things built. Well, it's how I want things built, but I need one more. Come on, guys, it's too early for that shit. There we go. That should work.
So I get plenty of. I think right here is a good spot. There. Grab spoilage. Or grab these.
You grab.
There. Alright, and this will give me coal. Now to make explosives. Need coal, sulfur, water. That is also at a chemical plant. Do so. Here. Explosives. That bugs. How to make rockets? I need an iron plate and explosives. An ass load of iron plate there. That's just gonna be a regular factory.
God damn it.
Yeah, copper plate down. So I can make a P round.
I was right in the fact that I was wrong.
That's a good thing to be.
I was right that I was wrong. I was
Well,
wrong
I was
that
trying to build something more in my mind space, and my mind is not a good space to build shit, so.
In my mind's eye, I spy.
yeah.
Slow pick, pull that up.
Yeah. Maybe I was less wrong than I thought I was.
I don't know if I already said this, but the modding community of Stellaris is just as big as Skyrim, and that's impressive.
No, well, it always comes down to that's one of those ways you know when a game is really good is how big is the modding community, because obviously if the community is going crazy, then yeah.
Yep. There's, I don't know if I already said this, but there's also a mod where they you know Uma Musume, the gacha game?
I think I remember you saying that.
Yeah, so someone literally just modded like some parts of the gameplay of Uma Musume to Stellaris, and you're like, hey, if you download this mod, you know, you can also play this gacha game and an Empire, you know. I was like, huh? First they want to race to be the champion of Earth. Now they also want to race on other planets. I'm like, huh? I guess that's more accurate. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I don't know what comes to make you think like that, but okay. The modding community is something else, but I'm all in for it. I approve and I support that. Keep it up. That's still surprised. It caught me off guard though, but holy shit. There's also a mod for like, oh, Super Earth portrait species, and you can literally play as Super Earth.
Good times.
And also there is a mod for like the Destiny. There's like the Forerunners, I think. No, there's a Halo Forerunners mod. There's also Star Wars, Warhammer 40K, surprisingly. Well, not to no one's surprise, and Destiny. What else is there? Mod Warship Girls. Uh, what else? I can.
Fuck!
All Alive.
How do I do those power line stacks or whatever, where I like read from a line?
So what you want to do is you want to click on green, red, orange wire. You connect it from the power pole to the line, and then you tell it, I want you to read the whole line, and that'll give you the information on that one line up to a point, because I think it will read through undergrounds and shit like that, but there are some times where it will just break.
Destiny. Yep, there's a mod for Destiny. What else has it not been a mod?
Read about contents. Yeah. Mash. Never mind, it was holding up the line.
right, that took longer than it should have. All right, let's see if I did this properly and unfucked what I did wrong.
Mobile Suit Gundam.
How the fuck are you not working?
Oh, okay. Mobile Suit Gundam. Yawn.
All right, I think I have fixed and re-upped our science production.
Okay, that's good.
I could use more bioflux.
Roger that.
Yeah, if you could send, say, 400.
No one is in orbit.
Cheech and Chong is heading your way. Hadron's chill. Ah, god damn it. For some odd reason, okay, Cheech and Chong, or not Cheech, Hadron had 200 bioflux, so if you could just send another 200 on top of that.
You're getting 500 bioflux.
I can use all of it.
But it does look like science is doing well. If we got up to 1,000 and it wasn't spoiled, it was largely good science. So
Well, I'm about, oh, on your end.
yeah.
Yeah, you're taking on one of the weaker ones. You deserve to die.
Alright, gotta go. Enjoy and good night, and
Have a good-
hopefully you guys finish it.
Good night, Necron.
Not tonight, but have a good night.
Head.
I've been stuck on this planet for a fucking month and a half.
No, it's... Been slacking on my tagging, so Wait, what?
What?
Game lied to me. Or I did bad at math. Little column A, lot of column B. So I thought I counted out as many biolabs as I could make. And I was using because you have to have a regular lab. And then you use a lab as the baseline for a biolab. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, according to this, I should be able to make this many biolabs. And apparently the game's like, nah, you counted wrong. So we are about to have 28 fully functioning biolabs. We now have 28 fully functioning biolabs. Which now means I can go have fun and make a bunch of productivity module 3s. So let's see, productivity module 3s who give plus 10% production. And we burned through everything. Shit. So I did make one itty bitty mistake.
Okay.
And so I did spoil some science, but you know, it's fixed. It took longer than it should have because I did make some baseline screw ups. But this is fairly future proofed. Like literally the only thing left is if we decide to is to move it to Gleba. Gleba.
But it's like one per rocket, like you said, so I think we're fine shipping everything home.
Especially if we have two ships that are dedicated to literally just back and forthing.
Yeah, because Cheech and Chong just loaded up, fucked off.
And well, I'll want some more bioflux. It's not gonna be that much of a demand. Seriously, I think I could literally just no, because then you'd have to get it to the rocket, but don't need too much bioflux. 5 and 5.
Alright, so I've been... I haven't actually even been tapping into my accumulators for a minute, so... I think my power issue has largely been solved. Not even using that much rocket fuel. Rockets, largely fully loaded.
Yellow. Purple. Blue.
Alright, well, aside from occasionally loading up Bioflux, I don't think I have a compelling reason to be here anymore.
Yeah. No, the only thing I could think of, and actually it probably wouldn't be that big of an issue because like you said, when you load up Bioflux, if it's not part of the demand, it just kind of stays behind. But how long is Bioflux good for?
An hour, same as the science.
So we could actually have it. I mean, you'd have to roboport it. But if we could have it to where a stack of 50 to 100 Bioflux is sent, essentially every other run, we'd be golden. I mean, I don't have it set up to where this thing will automatically feed the biter eggs, and I'm going to be working on that next time. I'll just have to make sure I make a note of that, but...
So you need Bioflux to feed a biter egg.
I need Bioflux to feed the biter spawner which will give me eggs. And the only reason now, because after we have enough biolabs, I could probably expand it by one, but it's not required.
Yeah.
So the only last usage of eggs is literally turning it into Promethean science packs, which, okay, eventually maybe kind of sort of overflow soil, which that's either we're gonna make it here or that's on you.
Yeah.
No, well, it says place soil anywhere in a green biome and a red biome, so I think it does have to be put on your planet.
Alright.
And then that literally leaves productivity Mark IIIs, which are great. I was thinking about possibly trying to set or have something set up so I could send it to Fulgora. But the way the productivity chips are set up, they're not readily accessible to Mark IIIs.
So you don't
So that's going to be
really have a compelling use for bioflux at the moment.
Say again?
You don't really have a compelling use for bioflux at the moment.
No, I literally need like 50 to 20 every other rocket is the most succinct way I can put it.
Alright, I can set it up so you can have a stack of rocket, I think. The line can absorb that. Like it's more than you need, but
I was gonna say at this point, before we make any decision, all I would say is like, hey man, yeah, well, I don't know if you have an active thought going on, but if not, just we can say call it and then build from next or for next time.
okay, that's fine. If you're getting enough science, because I can work on science and expand science some more, but I think the planet, I think I've fixed all the kinks. I think the planet is largely self-sufficient now. I don't see any. I'm not seeing any issues. Power's been fine. Nutrients has been fine. Really, everything has just kind of been like I think I got a good balance now, where everything is. Oh, I am making accumulators. I didn't realize I was making accumulators.
Huh. Zionix doing Zionix things.
Zionix doing Zionix things. Apparently, Drunken Zionix decided he needed to make his own accumulators. Go Zionix.
Because future Zionix was going to need them. Which he did.
Which he did. He did need them. He just forgot he made them.
But yeah, no, as it stands right now, I think we're at a good halting spot.
Okay.
You got that thing automated. I'm doing the last thing that I am demanding of. And I'm doing the research that will lead into our ability to go to Aquilo. So, yeah, no, we are...
Yeah, I guess technically I can automate solar panels too. That was the kind of the last thing. I mean, I don't think I need any more solar panels. I think I'm actually doing just fine on power now, but might be underproducing bioflux at the moment. Oh. I'll stay here so I know that This is.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually probably one of the more badass things that I can research. I don't want it to be next. Transport belt capacity. So essentially well, if I'm reading this right, every square now carries a +1, and I can increase it to a +2. I don't know how far we can push that. It's not saying infinite, but that means that we can truly overload belts.
Oh, nice.
So I can either do that next or epic quality. I'm actually thinking about doing the transport belt because I still don't think we're going to be playing on the end of quality for a little while.
Eh. Eh.
Either way, won't have to worry about science next time we play. I've just pre-selected, and yeah, science is doing fine. So yeah, no, if you want to, I am good to call.
Alright. Then again tonight. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We will be back next week with more Monster Hunter, more Civ 5, and more Factorio.
Factorio, Factorio.
But any last words, Buddah, besides Factorio over and over again?
You know, it's kind of like the last couple times we played. I feel like I did very little, but also when I look at some of the stuff I did quite a bit, actually, I would argue.
Yeah, no, those biolabs are fucking nice. Like, that is
especially if they're
real fucking nice.
If they double the research, or double the longevity of the science packs, and they research
Are they
literally
waiting on
twice as
something,
fast.
or are they researching, or?
They are, but right now we still have to wait for agriculture.
Oh, okay.
Just got the agriculture, now they're loading up,
uh,
now they're researching.
Got it. Okay, alright. It just looked like you were doing nothing, but okay. You're right.
I mean, they were doing nothing, but that was just more of a unfortunate happenstance, but you could see them, like the overmind just kind of pulse as they get the shit they need.
Yeah. Okay. I need more agriculture science then. I can't leave this planet quite yet.
I mean, as long as, even if it's low, obviously we can make it better, but right now, as long as we could send 200 every, 5-10 minutes or whatever, I think we're good. We can improve that later, and we've already hit the marks that we really needed to hit. So this is the research I was talking to you about earlier.
Yeah.
So it does require agriculture, and now in space we can make iron ore, copper ore, we can get sulfur, we can get carbon, we can get ice, we can get calcite. Like, all of these things are now a reality. Well, once this research is done, but that's not going to happen until next time. Or it'll happen right now, but it won't count because we already saved. So.
Alright. Cool. Alright. Anyways, that's a good calling point. Good night, God bless, and see you next week.
Woody woo.